Just before I start, if you could just go to the description below and click that link for my IG and give me a follow, that would be very much appreciated. Now, I've helped out many high achievers with doubts, stress, worry, anxiety, productivity problems, and in this video, I'm going to be giving you the step-by-step plan, the blueprint, the mindsets to overcome doubts. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about specifically doubts on questioning yourself, questioning your ability, questioning your capabilities, on handling what's going on in your life. So the title is probably something like, can I handle this? Or can I handle all of this workload? Something of that sort. So if you stick around to the end, I'll give you all the steps, all the advice that you need to overcome this once and for all. So, have you ever experienced this? Had this thought that, can I really handle this? Can I really take on all of this stress, all of this workload, all of these tight deadlines, these constant expectations, these standards to succeed from people around you, whoever it may be? Have you ever experienced anything like that? Are you experiencing it regularly? How regularly? Think about these things. I know it must be crippling. I know how it must feel as someone who is held in high esteem by many others, who is held in great regard by their peers, by their family and friends. But when you have these thoughts, when you have these crippling doubts that really question your ability, question what you're doing, question if you're really doing the right thing, then it really brings you down mentally. And that holds you back and it slows you down. And you start questioning everything. And you start worrying. You start stressing more than you need to. But let me ask you a question. Do you think this is something that you can look at as a strength or weakness? Think about that. Because can you not see this, or do you not see this as an opportunity to reflect? Do you not see this as an opportunity to refresh and renew your purpose? Do you not see this as something to look back at all your progress? Now, that's what I want to do. That's what I want you to do. I want you to look back and really think about all these years of grafting, putting the work in, these highs and lows. Think back at them. Think back at what you learned from them, how you progressed and how you moved on and grew and became stronger. How you became a stronger person who could handle more every step of the way, every time something came up, you were ready to handle it. So can you not look at this opportunity, this moment, the same? Because if you could handle all those moments, which were probably much more difficult, much more stressful and overwhelming, because you had bigger problems to sort out, then can you not handle this? Because all those problems, they were all set up, they were all practice, and they built you to a great level of strength that now you think that, how can these little doubts pull me so down? That's what you should be thinking. How can I allow this? How can I allow this? These thoughts in my brain, these negative thoughts, how can I allow them to pull me down and slow me down? Because if you don't do this now, what's going to happen? If you allow these thoughts, these emotions to gain control over you, to gain control over your life, it'll start affecting everything else, your relationships, your family, your friends, your work life, and it'll slow you down, and it'll affect you in ways that you just won't imagine, you won't understand. So take control of these thoughts. Like if you watched one of my previous videos of consciousness, you'll understand about taking control of your negative thoughts. So take control, be aware, and understand that these are negative thoughts. Take control of them. Take control of them. Be aware and reject them, ignore them. Block them out of your brain. Because that's the only way you will continue to succeed in whatever you're doing, whatever business or career you're doing. That's the only way. Because once these negative thoughts start creating these cracks, these small little cracks in your confidence, small little cracks in your thoughts, in your belief, in your self-belief, and what you believe, your identity, then that's when you know you're going down a slippery slope. So be careful and take control. Another thing I wanted to say is, these questions that you have, these doubts of your capabilities, they're signals, they're signs that you care. They're signs that you care, and there are signs and symbols that you really want to do well and you care about doing well for yourself. It's a good sign that you're having this, a bad sign. But it's about how you react. It's about how you react. You having these thoughts, these doubts, it really shows that, you know what? Okay, I'm struggling with these things, yeah? And these thoughts come along of, can I really handle this? So, you're asking yourself, you're making sure, you're taking care of yourself. If you look at it in that way, you're taking care of yourself to make sure you're not burning out and you're not overdoing yourself, if that makes sense. So it's in a way you could look at it as you're taking care and you really care about yourself and your progress. But it's when you take this thought to the negative and when you dwell in it too much, and it starts to pull you to the opposite direction, into the negative, into that black hole of negative thoughts which never end. It's a spiral, pulls you down, and that's where you've got to stop. That's your place that you cannot go, because once you go there, then it's game over. Because once you lose that control of your mind, then everything goes. Control of everything goes. Because it all starts from here. All starts from the brain. So, apply what I've said correctly. Yeah? Make notes. Try and understand. Remember what I've said. Talked about caring about yourself. Not taking your thoughts to the negative. Taking that control of your brain. Work on these things. So when you do these things, then these thoughts, these doubts should decrease for you. I hope this helps. And if you can, drop me a follow on IG. See you in the next one.